stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds, safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride, your way.
When a tanker bearing fuel falls or an underground pipe bearing fuel bursts, what do? Scooping fuel in your bucket or running far away from impending fire? You have a few seconds to take the wisest decision. Walk away? No, that is not enough. Shift? No, that is not enough. Stay there and gist and take shots with your phone? That is madness. Run. Yes, run away. Yes, your life depends on your action. The flames come suddenly, unexpected but uncontrollable. Why? Fuel is highly inflammable. Why? It just requires a spark to set off a ravaging inferno. So, don't stay there to think. Storm away to live. Do not throw away your life in anguish for meaningless fuel siphoning. Be advised.
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Good morning, Nigeria. It's the dawn of a new week, and the very first Monday, the November. Welcome to the morning show on Some TV. I am Abraham Judah. This is where clarity meets context, and every conversation begins with purpose. So together this morning, we will set a tone for informed, thoughtful, and impactful week ahead. This morning, the world's attention turns once again towards Nigeria following the U.S. President Donald Trump's statement calling for Nigeria to be designated a country of special or particular concern. The comment has sparked debate. Country from religious freedom, diplomacy, and perception. So, at a time like this, calm and diplomacy and mutual understanding must guide our nations. And as one quote reminds us, diplomacy is not about domination, but about dialogue, not about power, but about partnership. Nigeria and the United States have long shared bonds built on trade, security, cooperation, and shared diplomatic values. So now, more than ever, both countries must collaborate must engage through peaceful collaborations and mutual understanding and mutual respect. Recognizing the friendship between nations is best strengthened through listening and learning, and not through accusation and anger. And in the words of former UN Secretary General Daga Amas George, never for the sake of peace and quiet deny your convictions, and never for the sake of your convictions destroy peace and quiet. This morning on the Some TV Morning Show, to help us unpack this crucial conversation this morning through the cover pages of the newspapers, we're joined by Mr. Wale Ayodele, a respected journalist, former chairman of the Correspondent Chapel, Taraba State, and this day newspaper correspondent in Taraba State. With years of experience in media and political analysis, it brings the balanced and insightful perspective to today's discussion. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Welcome to the Some TV Morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. This very good Monday. It's a new month, and we're going towards November, at the end of the year. What does this memory of, Harmattan is beginning to, what does that memory that comes to you whenever you see Harmattan comes up?
It reminds me of the growing up days during my childhood. As growing up children that time, everybody is scared of Harmattan. And to take your bath in the morning, it has to be a tug of war. Those are the memories we do have about Harmattan. And it reminds you of, Christmas is coming, you expect new clothes, and bangers, train bangers, and everything around. So it's a very pleasant memory.
Yeah, it's a very pleasant memory when you're a young kid. But now that you're older, you're thinking of
yes, school fees is coming around the corner. It's Christmas clothes for the children and all those stuff.
We have to just enjoy the moment, and it's a pleasant period at the end of the month. So with that, let us go to the weather report before today, before we go to the newspaper analysis. So we'll bring you the latest updates from across the nation, from the serene valleys of Taraba to the bustling coastlines of Lagos. So let's begin here in Jalingo, where the evening temperature sits comfortably at 23 degrees. So we should expect mild condition through the day. The sun is going to shine today in Jalingo. And across the country, temperatures remain fairly moderate. So about will be 23 degrees Celsius, mostly cloudy. Abeokuta 22 degrees, light breeze expected. Lagos 26 degrees Celsius, humid with occasional haze. Benin City will be 23 degrees, scattered clouds. And Calabar 23 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Enugu 25, warm and calm. Ibadan 23 degrees, steady weather. Ilorin 24 degrees, clear skies. Jos cool 19 degrees is going to be Nigeria's cold spot for today. Kaduna 17, breezy and pleasant, and Kano 19, dry northern winds. Onitsha in the southeast will be mild and humid with 24 degrees, while Oshogbo 22 degrees, calm and cloudy. For the calm and cloudy, Zaria will be 16 degrees, which will be crisp and refreshing air. So across southern Nigeria, mild humidity continues, while the northern region enjoys cool and dry conditions. So it's a welcome relief as we urge towards the Harmattan season. So, and around the world, extreme flooding has been reported in New York City, disrupting transport systems and prompting global conversations on climate resilience. As always, Sun TV reminds you to stay aware, whether it's rain or shine. Our preparations is your best protection. I am Abraham Mananjoda, and that's your weather snapshot for this morning. We're through with the weather now. Let's go to the newspaper. Good morning, sir, once again.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's always good to have a senior colleague in the studio.
It's my pleasure.
It's a pleasure. And well, let's just discuss our profession before we go into that. Do you think there's this view around town that journalists are not being gagged in Nigeria? Have you come across any reason for you to feel that you are being censored, either by the government or the society?
I won't agree with that assertion. Journalism still remains Nigeria still remains one of the freest countries in the whole world, if not Africa, where there is freedom of the press. There are bound to be, one incident here and there, but that does not translate to journalists being gagged or being censored in Nigeria. We have one of the freest press you can take off across the world, and journalists are free to practice their trade. And it is unfortunate that in the era of this new media, where you have the what do you call it, social media, a lot of people who are not trained found themselves on this space. We call them interlopers, and these are people who actually don't really know the nitty-gritty of the job. They don't know the ethics. They don't know the rules. So such people are bound to find themselves on the other side of the law every now and then. And we have the cybercrime law now in Nigeria. So people need to get acquainted to all these laws and its provisions, so that especially those who are in the social media space. But generally, I won't say that the press is being gagged or being censored in Nigeria. We still have a very vibrant and free press in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. I think I align with that thought, because we've been practicing this for years, and nobody has ever called us or threatened us or sent messages that we shouldn't take this story or that. But the thing is that most of those in the new media who don't understand the ropes in this business, I think you can just post anything to go viral. Yeah. But there's a freedom of information. But again,
there's a limit to that freedom.
You don't have to send out this information.
Yes, or misinformation. Yeah,
misinformation. And you have a right and also have a duty. You have a right to share information, but you have the duty to ensure that it's not.
Yes, and you should also know that in journalism we have self-censorship. Yes. We have theories of social responsibility. Yes. So there are some news or information that, as a journalist, you are bound to assess. Is this good for the public? Will it do the public good? When you censor yourself like this, then you will now know what information that you can put out that will be beneficial to the public, and the ones that can put out that will be injurious to the public. Yes. So when you understand all this, then you'll be on the safer side of the law.
Oh, thank you very much. I think that's a lesson to be a message for every young one out there, every journalist out there who wants to practice this business in a very, very professional way. So let's go to the newspapers. I'll start with The Guardian. The Guardian newspaper, it says, Trump's warning unsettles Nigeria, raises concerns over religion and sovereignty. Let me take other stories before we just do a speak on that. Also on the cover page, how DSS aborted Utomi's aberrative shadow cabinet through legal process. Stories on page 22. Then NRC trains derails 189 times 3 days after resumption. Stories on page 7 of The Guardian. Resident doctors, federal government clash over 48 billion naira arrears as strike paralyzes hospitals nationwide. Okay. Then we also have, those are the major stories. Now, let me just give a background of the headline, which says Nigeria urges Trump meeting after military action threat. Nigeria on Sunday suggested a meeting between its president and U.S. counterpart Donald Trump after the U.S. leader threatened military action over what he described as a threat to Nigerian Christians by jihadists. In an explosive post, Trump said on social media on Saturday that he asked the Pentagon to map out a possible plan of attack in Nigeria. And one day after warning that Christianity was facing an existential threat in Africa's most populous country. Nigeria, which is almost evenly divided between Muslims, between a Muslim majority north and a largely Christian south, is embroiled in numerous conflicts that experts say have killed both Christians and Muslims without distinction. In his post, Trump said that if Nigeria does not stem the killings, the United States will attack, and it will be fast, vicious, and sweet, just like the terrorist thugs attack our cherished Christians. Meanwhile, Nigeria's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu spokesman Daniel Bwala told AFP on Sunday that Nigeria is U.S. partner in the global fight against terrorism, and when the leaders meet, there will be better outcomes. So this is just background for this story. Mr. Wole, what's your take on the statement made by the U.S. President Donald Trump and the response so far from the Nigerian the Nigerian government?
Well, I would like to classify it into 2 or 3 segments. You know, the Trump's comment or statement, or the classification of Nigeria of a country of particular concern, comes at it comes at a very wrong time. You know, we all know that those of us who are Nigerians, who are in Nigeria, knows that we know what is on the ground. We know the reasons. We know the reasons or the demands or the underlying factors behind the Boko Haram attacks, behind the insurgency, and all this stuff. Understand? We all know, we Nigerians that were in Nigeria, we know, they are not based on religious basis. Those attacks are not based on religious basis. We know how Boko Haram started with Muhammad Yusuf in Maiduguri. It was not a religious stuff, so to say. Okay? But even when Boko Haram started, we knew how they beheaded so many Muslims who they feel are antagonistic to their beliefs. Understand? We are in this country, we've seen how mosques are being attacked. We've seen how Muslims during Jumat prayers were attacked. You know? So even the former president of Nigeria, Muhammad Buhari, was attacked in Kaduna by Boko Haram. He only escaped being killed by the Whiskers. You know? So, but the truth of the matter is that Christians are more affected by this crisis. You know? Especially when you juxtapose, when you put together the killings in Plateau State, the killings in Benue State, you know, and these are predominant Christian states. Okay, so whenever there's attack in Benue, for instance, you quite agree with me that more than 80% or thereabout will be Christians. But the underlying factor behind the attacks in Benue and Plateau are not religious. Okay? It is basically a crisis over control of resources, particularly land, grazing areas, water resources. Those are the basic reasons for all these attacks. It is, though they are very condemnable, nobody wishes for such attacks to continue. Okay? And unfortunately, during the last government of President Muhammadu Buhari, may so rest in peace, did little or nothing, to curtail or contain these attacks. Rather, the government was seen as even giving impetus to these attackers. If President Muhammadu had done so much to contain this, probably we would have been where we are today. If you recall, during the 2015 presidential election, when the issue of Boko Haram was about to affect the conduct of the 2015 general elections,
Yes.
President Goodluck Jonathan, postponed the elections for 6 weeks, and within these 6 weeks, there was a massive onslaught against the Boko Haram. And to a very large extent, that government succeeded in flushing out Boko Haram just within 6 weeks. So, that's to tell you, and after Jonathan left, President Muhammadu Buhari failed to sustain the tempo. And that is why there was a relapse, and we are back to where we are today. And rather than, containing it, the monster became hydra-headed. We now begin to have, even apart from Boko Haram, we begin to have bandits, even though they are terrorists, which the government of Muhammadu Buhari then refused to recognize as terrorists. Okay, so those are the issues, and it's unfortunate that we are where we are today. The crisis in Nigeria is not religious. Okay, we've been living together peacefully amongst ourselves. The crisis we have is not a religious issue. It is in the public domain that these perpetrators are mostly sponsored. Okay, if you recall, some few years back, during the Buhari regime, the UAE government, arrested and prosecuted some Nigerians who were found to be sponsoring terrorism in Nigeria.
Bureau detained operators.
Yes. So, but with that development, one expected the Buhari administration then, to take it off from there and use that opportunity to now crack down on whoever that is behind all these atrocities. But unfortunately, rather than crack down, even when the UAE government submitted list of Nigerians who are involved in sponsorship of criminal and terrorism in Nigeria, that regime never did anything. But since this is the coming on board of the Tinubu administration, the government have done a lot. In fact, we still have crisis or insurgency in some areas, but today there is nowhere in Nigeria, no community or local government where the Boko Haram hoisted its flag or is in control. Understand? That's to tell you, and unlike before when our security agencies only repel attacks, they will wait for Boko Haram to attack or the bandits to attack, then they repel. Today we are seeing the security agencies taking the battle to these insurgents. Understand? They don't wait for them to attack, they attack them. And we have seen in recent times, even the DSS have arrested so many leaders of all these insurgents. So this present government is trying a lot to, unlike the Buhari administration, if this thing came come during the Buhari administration, yes, it would have been at least a little bit justified that because that time the government was, was like aiding of giving the insurgents even the gas to operate. But we are not experiencing that now. So the timing is very wrong. And again, America or Trump saying he will come to Nigeria to flush out insurgents. It will be swift. It will be this. America will not go to any country to intervene if its own personal interest is not involved. And there are instances abound where America has intervened. They will always give reasons or timelines where it will be swift, 30 minutes, 1 hour. In most cases, it ends up into it takes like 10 years, 20 years. They will still be there. There are when America was to invade Afghanistan in 2001, they said it would be very swift. At the end of the day, 20 years later, America was still in Afghanistan. In Somalia,
in 1991.
1991. Understand? We are all witnesses. They said it would take 30 to 40 minutes operation. They were there until 1993 when there had to be the war of Mogadishu.
Yeah.
Okay? Look at Iraq, where they were to remove Saddam Hussein. What happened? At the end of the day, more than 150,000 Iraqis were killed. Okay? Look, and at the end of the day, Iraq, what was the end of Iraq? Iraq today has not gotten itself back.
Yeah.
Look at Libya. When they were to take away Muammar Gaddafi. Look at what Libya is today.
It's a lawless nation as we speak.
The insecurity or insurgency we are witnessing in Africa today was mostly as a resultant effect of the attack on Libya.
Weapons
proliferation across Africa.
Yes.
And today, Libya is not the same country it used to be. So there is no country that America will promise to intervene militarily where at the end of the day, they will not end in sorrow and tears. So let us not deceive ourselves. Yes, we have our challenges, but as a country, we are managing our challenges. We don't need a Trump or an America to solve our problem for us. And at this junction too, I would also like to call on the federal government, to take a decisive action. This is the time to take a decisive action on these insurgents. If Goodluck Jonathan can, within 6 weeks in 2015, wipe off these criminals in 2015, I believe that it will take more than a month if the government is actually serious about tackling this problem. So while we look at the Trump's statement or the American position in this negative side of it, we should look at the positive side of it.
Yes.
The positive side of it is that it will not engender our government to take a decisive action. This is what Nigerians expect now from this government. Okay? Now, if the government will act fast and finish route these people out of existence, Trump will have no excuse or alibi to act upon, or any excuse to come to Nigeria. So we have all what it takes. Our military and our other security agencies, they are up to the task. They are capable and able. What they only need is that political will from the government to achieve this objective, which I believe that this government has, at least to a reasonable extent, has demonstrated. So now they should take it further. the government should take it further and ensure. Thank God that recently the service chiefs were reshuffled.
Yeah,
so this is a great opportunity.
Yes.
It's just for the president and the commander-in-chief to give them marching orders. That, look, I want this done within a time frame. Yes, give them a time frame within which they should deliver. If they cannot deliver, yeah, you remove them. Okay? So, and I believe that they are able and capable. They can get the job done.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wole. That is, I think you spoke with an insider's, from an insider's point of view, and I agree with some major points you make. First, I agree that if you ask me, this is not, for those of us that live in Nigeria and travel around and see things, we'll think this statement made by the president, that is my own view by Donald Trump, it's coming a little too late, because when Nigerians needed that statement was like 4 or 5 years ago, when it seems we were almost overrun by banditry across the country. And now, if you ask me, there are a lot of improvements in the way, and then even those under attack knows that now it is not really like a targeted attack based on religion. These criminals, if you look at the demography, if an attack, just like you say, happens in Benue, Plateau, Southern Kaduna, 90 to 80% of the victims will most likely be Christians. But if you look at the attacks that takes place in Sokoto, Katsina, Zamfara, Kebbi, Yobe, if you look at the numbers, tells that there is no discrimination in this death. It is just if you look at even Niger, if you look at Taraba, the communities will determine who is being killed or not. So these criminals are also emboldened with the fact that we are divided along religious lines.
Yes.
When you see people, when a place like Katsina is attacked, you will see some unfortunate human beings say that this is a plot by so-called, maybe a so-called Christian interest to make sure that they are wiped out. The same thing if an attack happens in Benue, some unfortunate souls will say it is a aim to destroy Christians. But the thing is that everybody is under attack in this country.
And if the attack happens in Benue or Plateau, believe you me, it is because of control of resources. Land, grazing, water resources. Those are the basic things, not religious issues. But Nigeria being who we are, we must always attribute or try to find the embers of sentiment.
Look at even, you know that it is the same set of people that attack Benue Plateau that also does same in Katsina. They are also taking over lands. I think there, mostly they focus on taking over illegal mining and kidnapping.
Yes. In fact, in Zamfara, the major cause of the crisis in Zamfara is that illegal mining. Okay. So it is basically that because of that mining. And when you look at it, who are the majority of people that are being affected in Zamfara? It is the Muslims. So any attempt to now give the crisis we have in Nigeria a religious coloration, seriously, it is even, I look at it as an attempt to further polarize Nigeria. It is an attempt to pitch us against each other so that there will be continuous and endless crisis in Nigeria, which does. And I want to look, and that Trump is taking this action now reminds me, cast my mind back to some few weeks back when the president of Nigeria, President Tinubu, made a statement where he said he was trying to give a rundown of the efforts his administration has and the successes that's recorded in the area of economy. And he made a statement that Nigeria doesn't care about if we continue on this trajectory. Nigeria will not bother about what Trump is doing, about trade tariffs and the deportation of, And I think that statement, and this is just my own personal opinion. Maybe it did not go down well with President Trump. He may feel it's an affront on him. Just my feeling actually. Because you just begin to wonder, why is this coming at this particular time? Just like you said, if it's about 4 or 5 years ago, it may be justified. But right now, it is not justified. During the installation of the new Pope in the Vatican, our president, being a Muslim, was there. Okay, he led the bishops from Nigeria to the Vatican.
Reverend Bishop Mati Kuka, Reverend Kaigama.
Yes, yes. So, basically in Nigeria, religion is not our problem. We know the root cause of all these killings, and no, it is not external influences. And most of the data that the U.S. government is working on today, these are data that have been sent to them 5, 6, 7 years ago. They refused to act on it then. Okay? Yes, we know that there are some cases where we have religious fanaticism in Nigeria, especially what happened in Sokoto when this lady was killed for blasphemy. In Kano, we have had incidences of people being killed because of blasphemy. We've had in Kano and some other states where you have Sharia law and Isba, where they take extraordinary measures
against both Christians and Muslims. Even most especially
Muslims. Okay, so we know that these things exist, but they are not targeted at Christians. So if the Trump administration wants to be seen as defending the interests of Christians, what I would expect is that, okay, there should be a rapport, there should be an understanding, a dialogue with the Nigerian government, that, okay, all these killings based on blasphemy should be stopped. Because I don't see any genuine reason why somebody should be killed because the person is seen as insulting a prophet, understand, or doing something against, making a statement against my own religious belief or your own religious belief. Okay? If you feel the person has done something wrong, why not arrest the person and try him? Subject the person to the normal processes of the legal processes, rather than, taking laws into their hands and killing. So these are the areas I expect the American government to really act on, and and it's not something that you begin to threat, because Nigeria is a sovereign country. Nigeria does not depend. Okay, if America says they're going to suspend aid to Nigeria, yes, let them go ahead and suspend their aid. Okay, in fact, Nigeria is even a shame that Nigeria even depends or is still collecting aid from America. For what? So if they suspend this aid, it should be a wake-up call to us as Nigerians or as Nigeria as a country to stand on its own. Okay? When Trump came on board, the issue of the Trump administration dismantled U.S. aid, which is the major United States funding or donor agency across the world. Trump today, there's nothing like USAID again. So what is the world has moved on. Dismantling USAID did not cripple the world. Okay, and Trump as a person, we all know his mannerisms. He feels America is so superior to the other countries of the world, and it's not just we all know that. We all know the position of America across the world.
Yes,
America is the police,
It is the police
of the world. But you shouldn't rub it on our faces.
Yes, yes, it was a supreme nation.
Yes. You shouldn't rub it on our faces.
Thank you.
And that is what Trump is doing across the world today.
Thank you very much. Well, in all this, just like you said, while looking at the negative, the neutral, we also look at the positive. This is the time that Nigerian government needs to take a decisive action on insecurity, insurgents, terrorism, sectarian sects, high-handedness, jungle justice, things like that. This is the time the government needs to take a stand. And thankfully, these service chiefs were just appointed. So they should be given timelines, and Nigerians should be carried along, informed about the processes that the government will take to ensure that we have a peaceful Nigeria. Nigeria should not be polarized along religious or ethnic lines. We need to come together as one to fight this threat against every Nigerian. So that is our message here from Some TV, and that is just what the senior correspondent here, Mr. Wole Ayodele, just said. With that, well, I may not take more papers on that particular story. So let's go to the Sun newspaper. The Sun newspaper has slightly different headlines today. So different from, because almost all the papers are harping on the diplomacy role between Nigeria and the United States. Now for the Daily Sun, let's take the stories on the Daily Sun. Igbo groups in U.S. Fort Kano's continued trial. Stories on page 27. Then another story says, ASU rejects federal government's proposed 35% salary increase for varsity lecturers. Insist on NIMI's Briggs salary benchmark. Stories on page 26. Rising cost, weak demand squeeze Nigerians brewers. Stories on page 2. Join APC in Bayelsa interest, says Governor Didi. State recording progress. So Zenith Bank posts 917.4 billion naira profit before tax, earning hits 3.37 trillion naira. Now for the major headlines, say PDP plot survivor strategy. Governors, BOT consider caretaker committee option, intensify effort to resolve crisis. Let me just take this story there. There are indications that the People's Democratic Party, PDP, may opt for a caretaker committee to manage the affairs of the opposition party in the aftermath of the Federal High Court judgment on November 15 and 16 on the November 15 and 16 National Convention. This is as PDP governors, members of the BOT, and other stakeholders are making frantic efforts to resolve all contentious issues to enable the party to hold its national convention to elect a new national working committee before December 8, when the tenure of the current NWC will elapse. However, there is some gathered in the event that the PDP is unable to hold a national convention before December 8. It will result to a caretaker committee to manage its affairs pending the election of the new NWC members. Consequently, party sources said barring any last-minute change, PDP leaders, including the governors and the BOT, will meet in Abuja this week with a view to resolving the issues and charting a way forward for the opposition party. However, checks reveal that except the PDP is able to hold a National Executive Committee meeting between now and November 17 and transmit a fresh communication to the INEC, it will not be able to hold this convention before the expiration of the tenure of the current National Working Committee on December 8. The PDP seems to be in a web. They pull out of one. While trying to pull out of one, they entangle themselves more. What is actually wrong with the PDP?
Well, it is very, very, very unfortunate that PDP, being the biggest opposition party in Nigeria, is finding itself in this kind of crisis. Nigeria needs PDP because for democracy to thrive, I suppose there is a need to have a vibrant opposition. Okay, be that as it may, the same, when you look at the trajectory of PDP, you discover that it is this same crisis, it is the same crisis that led PDP to be in the position today.
Yeah.
In 2014, it was the crisis in PDP that led to the decampment of 5 governors.
Yeah, the 5 governors of the PDP.
Of PDP. Kano, Rivers.
Kano, Rivers.
5 of them.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay? And in Nigeria today, there are 3 major states that if you lose these 3 states, your cases are settled as being a loser.
Yes, yes.
You talk of Kano, Lagos, Kano, Rivers. Okay? And Lagos was already in a position. Then you lose Kano, you lose Rivers. So how do you intend to win an election? Now, when you look at the crisis within the party, you discover that it is mostly as a result of failure to adhere to the constitution of the party, failure to adhere to rules of engagement. That was what caused the defeat of the party in 2015, when there was the issue of internal democracy was jettisoned. Yes. And and it started from the time of President Obasanjo.
Yes.
When he will impose candidates on the party, there will be a primaries, somebody will emerge, and he will use EFCC
to harass
the person and bring somebody else. That happened in Rivers. That was the case. Even in Taraba State here, it happened.
Yes. The case of
Danladi Beidou
won the primaries.
And before you know, that person who never contested the primaries became the candidate of the party. So it happened across the country like that. Okay? And in any political organization, when rules are being subverted,
yes,
there's bound to be a crisis.
Definitely.
Okay? And again, look at something that played out just a few days ago. The governors of the party said, and some northern stakeholders of PDP said they have chosen Tanimu Turaki as the consensus candidate of the party. Okay? And some state chapters of the party begin to say no. They were not consulted.
Consulted, yes.
Okay? That now made somebody like former governor of Jigawa, Lamido, to decide to throw his hat into the ring. He went to the national secretary of the party.
Couldn't get
a
senior PDP member.
And he was told that there was only one form that was printed. And all the forms are with the governors of the party, the convention planning committee. Okay, now, if as governors of the party, you control the machinery and the structure of the party, why not open the space? Allow people to buy forms, then use your might and your power and pull it behind your candidate.
That is democracy.
Understand? Support your candidate so that if at the end of the day your candidate will still emerge. But in a situation whereby you deprive people, you disenfranchise people, okay, and you say you don't want crisis. How will there be crisis? That was what led Lamido to go to court.
Yeah.
Okay, look at. Sometimes they will say you begin to hear stories like Wike is trying to cause crisis in the party. Tinubu is trying to turn the country into a one-party state. But in most cases, when you look deeply into the crisis in PDP, it's not so. The PDP is the major architect of its own misfortune.
Definitely.
Okay? Now, look at most governors, senators, House of Reps members decamping from PDP today. One of the major reasons why they are decamping is not because any APC is trying to make Nigeria a one-party state or they are being influenced to decamp. Okay? The issue there is that most of these people have the ambition to still contest election. And right now, as it is in PDP, Nobody is sure
If
who is the right
leadership
of the party. Nobody will want to be caught in the web, whereby you contest election, spend your resources, win, and somebody will go to court and say the right persons were not the person who was supposed to sign your form.
Is the wrong person.
The funny person who signed your form is the wrong person.
Like what happened in Zamfara, Zamfara State.
Yes, it happened.
Matawale.
Yes.
And then we also have in Southern Taraba here, the case of Honorable Daji SS and Jim Kuta. The wrong people signed the wrong primaries.
The wrong primaries.
So nobody wants to.
So that is why people are taking precaution. Okay, that is why rather than remain contest under a platform whereby you are not sure of what will happen tomorrow. Then people have to go to a party where they feel, yes, it's stable, and whatever they commit there, they can get results.
Yes.
So PDP itself should put its house in order. Okay, nobody will come and put PDP in order for PDP. It is the same PDP that will put itself in order. Okay, now, the day before yesterday or thereabouts, the National Working Committee said they suspended the National Secretary, the National Legal Advisor, the National Organizing Secretary, and 2 others. And in retaliation, them too, they said they have suspended the National Chairman and what. So is this being done by the ruling party? Okay, so where you don't do the right thing, okay. Now there's a case in court. I think it was it's filed by the state chapter of APDP in Imo, I think Southeast State. Where they were challenging or trying to halt the convention, the November 16, 17 convention. Why did they go to court? There was no congress of the party in those states.
The Southeast Caucus.
And some other states too, across the country. Okay, now, if we did not conduct congress in the state, how do you determine who will be the delegates?
Yes. At the
national level. And you want people to just sit down and fold their arms?
It's a time bomb.
Okay.
Someone will just cross the sun and wait. When the time comes, they will just tell you this is illegal.
So until PDP will begin to do things constitutionally, understand? Until when PDP will begin to act based on its own rules, that is when the crisis within the party will stop.
And if you ask me, it's a tradition that the PDP has kept since 1999. This changing up. If you look at the way Solomon La left, the way the likes of Audu Ogbe became chairman, how they were removed, Vincent Ogbola for it happened all those days. Then you see the like of Secondus, Ayu. So you see that there was no time there was any peaceful transition from one chairman.
They were able to manage those crises because
they were in power.
Because when the party is in power, everybody is, they have a very large basket.
Yes.
Everybody believes that.
Plug into the holes.
So people were still trying to manage it then because the party was in power. But now that the party is no longer in power, there's no way people will allow all those shenanigans to,
Definitely. Well, I think the PDP should need to sit up. But the problem is now, those who have moved to APC have moved to the coalition, that is still in the making. And those that remain are fighting for the soul of the party or just seeing if they can pick one or two things before they leave.
See, I don't know why. Let me be very, very frank with you. As soon as we are talking today, PDP is still the biggest opposition party in Nigeria.
It is.
Forget about the coalition or whatever.
We don't even know what the coalition is doing
if PDP can put its acts together, it still remains, it's still the only party today that have structures across the country.
Yes.
So, no matter how you look at it, Even when you check the last presidential election, PDP still came second.
Yeah.
Despite all the,
issues they have.
Apart from the issues they had, despite the strong showing
of the Labour Party. Which is an offshoot of the PDP itself.
No, the Labour Party is not an offshoot of the PDP, but the presidential candidate is an offshoot of the PDP.
And the areas he won are PDP.
Yes, controlled areas. Zones. So that will tell you, with that result, will tell you that PDP still remains the only alternative party in Nigeria. So for PDP to do Nigeria and Nigerians justice, let them put their acts together, because Nigerians look up to PDP, as an alternative party. That okay, if APC is not doing well, this is the party that can be an alternative. But if PDP is today in crisis, so that means the ruling party will just have a field day.
Okay. Thank you very much, Senior Correspondent. I really appreciate your analysis on the morning show today. Well, you've said it all. Nigerians look up to PDP, because if you look at it, the coalition has not been able to put it together. And the PDP is the only party, apart from the APC, that have structures across the 774 local governments of Nigeria, and also has this antecedent and formidable platform to oppose, to play opposition the way it should be played in Nigeria. So the PDP needs to get its house right. The leaders need to sit up and think about the interest of Nigerians, the interest of the party above personal interest, and they should also adhere to the rule of law, the constitution of the PDP. And I believe all this, within a few months, will be a thing of the past if they can adhere to it. So with this, we will go for a short break. When we come back, the morning show continues.
Digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive.
Nigeria, Africa's most populous nation, is battling one of its worst humanitarian crises. Hunger, poverty, and severe malnutrition. More than 30 million people are at risk of extreme food shortages.
Rasa guda biyu nake ci 500. To yanzu wata a yanzu haka ma akwai mai bi na 500.
Rising food prices, insecurity, climate change, and cuts in foreign aid have left millions sleeping on empty stomachs. This
country people, how on a day. I hope say una wake up well and also una enjoy the weekend with our weekend program. So we always take nakuna from this station, my country people. Okay, happy new week to all of una. But meanwhile, make I not forget to welcome una to the pidgin section of our morning show. As this in our section, we would always nakuna latest story concerning the happening things for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. My name is Esther Oka Stephen, just as they always tell on. I say my name, no, they change it. And with me this morning now, one correct guest, my personal guest, one human activist in person of Mr. John Oyewole. Oga John, thank you for joining me on this pidgin section this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Okay, oh, my country people, Oga John, don't throw away salute to all of una. Yes, yo, now the segment now with the beginning, so my country people concerning the matter when it happened for inside the Benue State a few years ago. Yes, those of una when it be say una there for this our social media, this Facebook. Yes, una sabi wetin I want talk about now. So say this matter, it don't come outside since 3 weeks ago concerning Ochanya. Yes, one small girl when it be say she buy for inside the Benue State. When it be say her name na Ochanya Elizabeth Ogbanje, na be this girl name. She hail from Benue State, my country people. He get one thing when it be say it happened to this girl before this girl buy so. And this is story when it be say me one nakuna so na because of say plenty people, human activists them, plenty of them don't come outside to come cry out for justice for Ochanya. Now we serve from some TV, we say we serve not feel lock up like that. Yes, we serve don't come outside to say justice for Ochanya. That is why we carry this story one nakuna so. So my market women, there many of them when it be say una not there for this our social media when it be say we dey do with this a big phone to see the story that make me one nakuna so this morning. Yes, now concerning the death of 13-year-old Ochanya Elizabeth Ogbanje from Benue State, you my country people, when it be said then sexually abused this girl, this is small pikin. Okay, oh, this girl now when she go join these people when it be say they abuse her, so she be 5 years old at that time. They carry this girl from our village sake of say school not there for the community when it be say Ochonia from come outside. So they can't carry Ochonia go for one community, one village where they call them say Ugboklo for inside Okpoku local government area of Benue State. Yes. Now from there they come say they go put Ochonia for school sake of say school plenty for inside that place there. And even say this is our uncle, this person when he be say he marry Ochonia mama sister. Now lecturer now him be self for inside the Benue State Polytechnic, yes. Now lecturer and even self HOD of hospitality department, yes. So they can't put Ochonia for school when Ochonia be 5 years in my country, people. As Ochonia can clock 8 years, something can begin to happen for inside house when it be say Ochonia day, when it be say nobody know. Yes, this man, this the anti-husband in Pekin. Yes, whether they call him say Victor. He begin to enter the website of Ochonia. He begin to browse Ochonia anyhow. Now so he begin to do Ochonia. So te one of his sister whether they call him say Winifred come catch him. As his sister will be Winifred come catch her, he come kia go report to the mother. He come say, Mommy, say subeti Victor they do to Ochonia or Victor they sleep with Ochonia, my country people. Now from there they come report this pikin will be Victor to him papa. After they come report and to him papa now, my country people now from there now it can't be like say they can't open door for Mr. Ogbuja also. From there, Mr. Ogbuja too come they follow they do the thing when he be say in Pekin itself they do. He they do for back, he they do for front. Until this girl can't get one kind of sickness where they call him say vesico-vaginal fistula. Ochonia anywhere Ochonia consider this small girl of 8 years old. He entered the girl for good 5 years. So tell her anywhere this girl sit down, stool go begin to come out for this girl bomb. This girl go begin to urinate anyhow. The thing not come they uncontrollable. They not fit to control this girl body system again. As they can't carry this girl go for hospital for Makurdi. Now from there this small girl can't cry, come outside, can't tell the mama say in brother will be a cousin, a relation will be Victor. They sleep with him. Can't talk say even self the papa too. They follow they sleep with him. My country people una from there. This story can't come outside. As I they talk to una so they can't arrest this man, Mr. Ogbuja. They arrest the wife and the pikin will be Victor. Will start the thing. He can't sorry. This boy run my country people. As I they talk to una so this matter can't go reach for inside the court. When they can't enter for inside court now, they can't sentence the wife to 2 years imprisonment for negligence. Yes. Why this man, when he be say be Mr. Ogbuja, will be lecturer from the Department of Hospitality for inside Benue State Polytechnic, them say prove not there for in own side to take talk, say in they do that thing with this is small girl Ochonia. Now from there, one of his friend will be big man, can't do so tele after 2 years, this man wife can't come out. This man self, he can't come out for prison. They don't even touch them at all. Now, so it can't be like say this matter don't die. And this girl, when he be saying now Ochonia, my country people, when she talk and come outside after 2 months, this girl no fit make him again. This girl can't die after 2 months. Country people as I talk to now, so that's this man picking when he be saying name now Victor. Then talk saying down the turn to musician for inside the Lagos. Yes. The boy they do where they flex for inside Lagos, forget to say him do something to one innocent girl of 8 years old. When so let this girl don't by they saying they chop live. Even said he gets one musical album when he be say he want to release come outside. And also the sister when he be Winifred when he be say he catch this boy, carry this matter, tell the mama. They say Winifred too na popular influencer, social media influencer for TikTok. Now this girl be. Say all of them, their life don't be like say want to better for them, but they don't forget Ochonia and her family. But meanwhile, this girl when he be say be Ochonia, in mama no get peace. His sisters, all of them they cry for this girl every day. Sake of say this girl too. Maybe by now this girl self for don't they finish her secondary school. Yes, this Ochonia. And now they see their uncle children, the ones when they be say, then do this girl bad thing. It can't be like say, it can't be better for them, the thing. This girl no can't get rest in my country, people. For people to come outside, can't begin to talk, say, justice for Ochonia. I simply mean say, yes, this girl, it be like say, her spirit is strong, well. Yes, so they talk to her now, so, Benue State people, they don't do on their toe. Yes. Top women activists, them they don't do on their toe. Talk to say why it be say they go leave Ochonia family than that like that. Just as I earlier take it, tell you now, my country people, I tell you now, say, it gets why I carry this story come outside. But meanwhile, I want to make Oga John Oyewole, wey be human activist, help me touch light matter. So, Oga John, I beg, I want concerning this Ochanya matter, before we go touch light and proper, I want to make you help me talk to those people when it be say them they carry their children, take give their relation. Because before they go carry pikin, take give your sister. Before you go carry pikin, give your sister, give your uncle. Say, I beg, help me to train my child because you trust them. So I beg, I want to make you help me advise those people when they say they give their children out to people. Wetin you want, maybe they do, maybe they check their children once in a while. Abi wetin you feel, wetin be your intake concerning this Ochanya matter?
Yes, this Ochanya matter, first of all, person wey carry him pikin give another person make it train. Before I carry that pikin give that person, trust dey. And if trust dey, no be every time you go the house say you wan go check your pikin, you wan go check your pikin. Person wey you carry pikin give sef go dey feel somehow say, you no trust them, you think say that they maltreat your pikin. So this whole Ochanya matter, I blame the justice system. Now them fail. Because you see now for Nigeria, anybody will just get small money go feel say if you do anything walk away. Whereas you know supposed to be so. Something wey happen since 2018.
Oh.
Yeah? They hold these people, can't release them. Based on what? So I believe say they don't use money, bribe their way through. Putting the life of a small child in danger. For a grown man to go dey get carnal knowledge with small pikin is wickedness.
Oh.
It's total wickedness. It's unacceptable. For we country must Nigerians come out to say justice for this, justice for that before the justice system do the right thing.
Okay.
So for me, I blame the justice system. There was negligence. What kind of treatment was given to this girl after the whole thing? Until the girl died, everybody is now coming out.
Oh.
So the justice system of our nation is failing us because anybody will just pass you, go fit do anything with you. Nothing will happen because saying get money. So Ochanya die now. Now, because Nigerians don't rise up, say there must be justice for this girl. Which justice must come out for this girl?
Amen. Oh.
Why not the preventive method where we say to avoid this kind of thing? If they use people like this as example, other people will get this wicked mind. No go near them.
Correct.
For me, if say na my community, these two people will commit this atrocity. Now upside down, they go hang them, commode their machine gun. So, for me, this total issue, now the justice system I give blame to. Okay. Because if you hear the story, the mama now, because their community, the school closed down, something like that. The school closed down. I say, I don't want make my pikin stop school, make her carry her go where school dey. No be say she no fit train her pikin no. Now because of school, she carry and go where school dey. Say since I get family for so place, and no be say na strangers she carry her pikin go give. Na relative. So she get that confidence, say, oh, my pikin dey better place, nothing fit do am.
Oh.
Now the boy sister catch am, they do something, report to the mama. They no do anything. The papa self can't take advantage. Now wickedness. These people, they are not human beings. For me, they're supposed to hang two of them. They are not human beings. This is wickedness. It's a minor, it's a very little child.
Okay,
So,
oh,
thank you very
country
much.
people, una don hear am from Mr. John Oyewole Matu. For those of una wey just dey join us, this na the pidgin section of our morning show. Na so they always dey tell una this na section when e be say we dey always dey knack una latest story concerning the things wey dey happen for inside we country, even to serve our community and our society. Na matter when e happen for inside the Benue State for one area, one local government wey dey call am say Ugbokulo. Na im me carry come knack una this morning concerning Ochanya, oh my country people. Yes, this thing when e be say e happen for inside Benue State, na im dey make my native people dey shout to say elelelo. And anytime when they shout this kind of shout, it simply mean say something serious, something terrible e don happen. Yes, now matter concerning Ochanya or one small girl when e be say she kpai sake of say her uncle and the pikin then they browse our website, my country people. Yes, till this girl can develop one sickness when they call am say vesicovagina fistula. When it's totally this girl go just sit down, stool go dey comot for her bum and then she go dey urinate anyhow until this girl can open up to the parents. Yes. And the worst part be say after she can't open up to the parents, 2 months, this girl can't pass away. She can't die, my country people. This one can't make Mr. John Oyewole come talk. Say this one a devilish act. Say this one a wicked act, my country people. Yes. And also Mr. John Oyewole can't they blame the justice system when he be say, myself, I agree with them. Yes. The justice system, they no carry out correct justice on Ochanya before Ochanya die. Yes, even to say when Ochanya die, if to say proper measure take place, the law take proper stand, by now nobody for they come outside they shout justice for Ochanya. Even to say Mr. John Oyewole ask one question, talk say must Nigerian people who come outside and cry out for justice concerning something before justice go prevail? Our justice system wetin dey happen to una now? Sake of say person na just layman, person no dey box top, person no gather correct money come mean say that person no go deserve justice. Una hear the one when e be say sotele they come bail this man come outside, Mr. Ogbaje, they bail and come outside. Sake of say him get friend when e be say na big men, na this in friends them be. Even to say they come release him wife after 2 years, my country people una so is supposed to go. Yes, Oga John Oyewole also talk say, yes, say for somebody to carry him pikin, give him sister, say my sister, my brother, help me to train this child. Now because of say that person, he trusts you, he trusts your family. He look you say you na correct person, sake of say you get children. And that is why to go they check the pikin every weekend, even though say at the same place. The person know they go check that child. Sake of say if you begin they check am, it go be like say he not trust una. It go be like say una they maltreat the pikin. But with this kind of news where they come outside, so person fit trust in own again. Even to say the worst part of this matter be say this man when he be say he be lecturer of Benue State Polytechnic, his wife self support this evil act. Yes. Sake of say them talk say when this medical this thing come outside, when it be say people they say they want to touch like matter, they want to see the medical information, then they say this woman run go hide down. So does it mean that she is in support of the thing when it be say the husband they do? My country people, I beg those of una wey the reason why I carry this story come na sake of say those of una when it be say una carry una children and trust to una relation. Even to say e can reach level when it be say people they carry pikin because of school, they give people when it be say they no even they related to. Sake of say help me make my pikin go school, and at the end of the day una no know the thing when it be say on our children they face for that house when it be say them day. Now it make me carry this story come so. But meanwhile, as una can see, we from Some TV, we self don't come outside to cry out, say justice for Ochanya. Yes, let the needful be done. Yes, because of say this one a wicked act. We sabi say they don't carry una comot yo, but Nigerians, all of us we not agree again. We don't come outside now talk say justice go take its stand. Yes, these people then must not go unpunished. That is why all of us they cry come outside. My market women, those of una when it be say una not there for social media. Thank God to say una don't watch this program. If now una pikin una go gree, Ochanya na our own. Yes, this thing can happen to anybody. That is why una see and say, especially women, they no gree again. They talk say these people who dem no go on punish. I thank God say una don hear am from Mr. John Matt. Na the justice system na we dey blame. Na that judge when he be say he start from top this matter wey totally he let these people to go unpunished. That judge, they need to bring that judge come outside. Country people, how una see am? That judge need to come give correct explanation why he let this case to lie low like that. And that boy, when he be say that time when they go arrest him papa, this is Victor. When he be say when they go arrest him papa, he run away go Lagos. Victor go come outside though. Victor, they need to deal with Victor well. Sake of saying now Victor, now be the first person to begin to browse the website of this girl. Before the papa come look and say, okay, door don't open no. Him too come begin they enter the place too. These two people, they no go and punish my country people. Yes, yeah, for those of una where they watch my country people, make una do well to follow us Torchlight Matter on Facebook at Some TV. Even yourself will be there for YouTube at Some TV Live. Okay, my country people, before I go draw the curtain on the pidgin section this morning, I want to make my guest, will be Mr. John Oyewole, help me advise parents and youth. Oga John, I beg, help me say one or two things concerning parents when they be say that they carry their children, they give out. Second, say, me self don't come notice, say, some parents now, when they come look, some family look, say, okay, this family, they able. This family go fit train my child. Even though they know they related, they go just carry pikin, give. So I beg, make you help me say one or two things before I go close this section.
But the thing where I go advise parents, especially those where they become parents. Children where you know say if you know fit train, no bring them come this world.
Una dey hear am?
You go see person go boy 5, 10, 15. Na football club you want open. So children where you know say you no go fit train them, no bring them come this world. And for those where they carry their pikin, they give other people. The little way you get, train that pikin. With the little way you get. Try your best, may you train your pikin. We know say country hard. Now I make some people they carry their pikin go give who the pikin go they help, they go they help and to. Now I make that kind of thing they happen. And for those where they collect people children, especially our women, our mothers, may they try for house. This kind of thing no be only for children where they bring come. We don't see papa will do this thing to your own pikin.
Na so.
So may our women they try, they train these children the way they go they take appear. You understand? Some children go appear dress anyhow. From small, they teach them how to wear small clothes, all these things. Especially pikin wey be say, don't they grow? Some kind things don't they come off for our body where they cause attraction. So, I don't know. Now, we don't leave the culture, try to copy white people. You get some kind clothes where small pikin wey don't they experience certain things, suppose they wear before all these things. Because that thing will happen, I believe, say, the boy don't stay one side, they sight the girl. Some things they attract them small, before before you do that kind of thing. So our parents, we could not try where they try manage this situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. John. Country people who don't hear and for God John Martin. For those of you who just they join us, this is the pidgin section of our morning show. Now, so they always they tell us this is the section of the latest story concerning the happening things for inside the country, even to serve our community and our society. Now concerning Ochanya matter case from Benue State, now we they touch light so sake of say the mother of Ochanya carry her pikini give the sister, say make the sister help and train Ochanya. Now from there, now the sister husband and the pikin begin they enter the website of Ochanya. So tell Ochanya can develop one kind of sickness when they be say she no confident the stool. She go just get the stool anyhow, they urinate anyhow, my country people. So before I draw the curtain on the pidgin section, Mr. John Oyewole come advise parents now, so my country people say parents are beg. Say those of una when e be say una dey about to be parents now, say make una dey plan well before una begin to dey born pikin come this world. You say make una know the kind of children when e be say the number of children when e be say una want. Not be say una come dey born plenty, 15 yo, 10 yo, 5 yo, when e be say una no fit train am. You come begin at the end of the day, they carry, they beg people, say, may they help you train. And then secondly, the one when he talk, when he sweet me well, and I come be say, he talk, say, parents, especially mothers, say, make una they watch the pikin when he be say they entrust to una. Say, no be only that one, or say, even self, the one when he be say una born. Say, I beg, make una they put eyes for their body. Say, get the kind dress, the kind things when it be say una they buy for these children, when it be say, na adults supposed to they wear them. But una don't carry and they put for children body. Say, make pikin wear, show me your front too. Make pikin they wear, show me your back, born short too. All those things, say, it they cause problem for inside family house. Yes. Even if we come to us, maybe now that kind of thing, self now they lead totally lead to that boy begin they come they fall for Chonya small. Sake of saying he gets some parts when the person are supposed to they allow these children they cover. Yes. So parents in the house, I hope say una don't hear that one. As soon as children they grow up, make sure say they grow up with covering of their body parts. Yes, yo, my country people who me don't agree with Mr. John Oyewole. And before myself go, I want to beg our parents them, especially the men. Yes. Wetin e be say una dey find for this small children them their body when e be say una wife e not get am. This is question if you to say me I go fit see this Mr. Ogbaje wey be lecturer of Benue State Polytechnic. Now the question I me for ask am. Wetin e find go Ochonya body when e be say the wife e not get am. So I beg this man as we dey talk so from some TV, you not supposed to go unpunished. This one when e be say youth for inside we country everybody don dey on their toes. So for this matter, I beg make this man wey be Mr. Obuja with his son Victor make them not go unpunished. That is why we carry this story come nakona so this morning. Okay, oh my country people una sabi say me no go fit to close this section just like that without thanking una wey dey follow me touch light matter on Facebook at Some TV, even yourself on YouTube at Some TV Live. I dey see una messages as they enter, but meanwhile we go touch light and the way we dey always take the touch light our messages, my country people. So I thank una for joining me, and also I dey thank my guest, maybe Mr. John Oyewole. Oga John, thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you very much.
Okay, on myself, they thank myself, will be Esther Oka Steven for bringing this story taken nakona. And I also they throw a salute for those our people out there, our youth out there, and our human activists. Then when they be say they don't come stand down for grant, say justice must to prevail for Ochonya. And they throw a salute to all of una. Okay, oh my country people, now me they draw the curtain on the pidgin section of our morning show. Una do.
Deepening hunger crisis has led to widespread malnutrition. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Children lie to a bed, and healthcare workers struggle to cope.
Hunger and malnutrition can be linked.
In this documentary, we ask a difficult question. What's the way out of Nigeria's hunger and malnutrition crisis? It's a Tuesday afternoon in Kano Sabongari. 38-year-old Mustafa Ismail is at the market, trying to buy food for his family. But with prices soaring, he can only afford half a mudu of rice, barely enough to feed his wife.
In today's digital age, Staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Taraba Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present to you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and JSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic website and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Taraba Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Taraba Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Taraba Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Taraba State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back to the morning show on Sun TV, and this is the Taraba News segment of the morning show. So let's just go straight to stories on Taraba News. This morning, we have this SOS here, Save Our Soul, from Taraba. Alleged ghost workers cry to Governor Kefas for help. Thousands of Taraba workers delisted during the state's biometric verification exercise, appealing to Governor Agbu Kefas to temper justice with mercy and restore their livelihood. So this SOS is coming from Tarabans in general who feel the plight of the civil servants who were alleged to be ghost workers and who were delisted during the last biometric exercise. Because today in Taraba, thousands of families are reeling under the impact of the civil service biometric verification exercise. Many workers who were declared ghost or improperly engaged have not received salaries for months. Yes, beneath these classifications lie genuine stories of dedicated service and human struggle. And these workers, they are people we know. They are not nameless figures on the payroll. They are Tarabans, teachers, cleaners, clerks, technicians, and lecturers, men and women who report daily to duty post across ministries and institutions such as the institutions, ministry departments, and agencies. Many were employed through official channels or those others through proof replacement, but fell victim to the tangled web of poor documentation and weak administrative coordination. So just like an affected worker who spoke to Taraba News said, we are not ghosts, we are Tarabans doing our job faithfully, we only want to feed our family. So, and it has been a legacy of systematic gaps. Probably as insiders acknowledged, is not one of deliberate fraud, but of administrative disorder. Investigation revealed that much of the controversy surrounding the 7,500 ghost workers stems from the long-standing lack of synergy between those who are responsible for sanitizing the system. So these are led to overlapping data. Some names appear on MDA's list, but some not on payrolls, while others were on payrolls but assigned to run MDAs. So years of hazard equipment replacements and posting, some of which were detailed but never regularized under previous administration, compounded the confusion. And just like we say, our Governor Abu Kefas was speaking to journalists some weeks back, he said, acknowledged this. That was in September when he said, there are workers who are not properly employed, but they are not ghosts. So we called on the governor to look into this matter, because these are Tarabans. These workers are not ghosts. They are brothers, sisters, and neighbors. Tarabans who have served their state faithfully. They may have been lost in the paperwork, but they should not be lost in our conscience. So we call on Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, please temper justice with mercy, pay the affected workers, regularize their appointment, and let compassion complete the work that justice began. Let me pull out this quote here. It says, to rebuild a better Taraba, our government must carry along those who serve the system, not crush them under its process. So we call on the governor to temper justice with mercy. Now, going to another story, MBA chairman hails TSU Mass Communication students for seminar on media law, ethics, and sustainability in the digital age. Taraba State University Jalingo is blending professionalism with academic initiatives and foresight as the 300-level students of mass communication at the university have been commended by the chairman of the Nigerian Bar Association Jalingo chapter, Barrister Martins Milkman, for organizing a one-day seminar themed media law, ethics, and sustainability in the digital age. Delivering a thought-provoking lecture as guest speaker at the event, Barrister Milkman lauded the students' commitment to deepening their understanding of legal and ethical issues in media practice. He cautioned budding journalists to be mindful of the consequences of publishing defamatory articles, pictures, or videos, noting that ignorance of the law offers no protection. I think it's a good one, and Representing Dean of the Faculty of Communication and Mass Study, Professor Vangwa Apanyi Altine, Dr. William Musa Maraki praised the initiative, describing it as laudable step towards bridging the gap between theory and practice. Now to another story. We have a new day in Takum as Benjamin Bako poised to emerge chairman. The sun rises over the serene landscape of Takum. Anticipation fills the air. Saturday, November 8, promises to mark a turning point in the political history of the local government area as the people prepare to elect Benjamin Bako, a man many believe embodied the spirit of service, integrity, and renewal. So across the bustling streets, markets, and quiet communities, conversation echo one sentiment, hope. And for many residents, the forthcoming election is more than just another political exercise. It's a chance to rewrite the story of Takum's local governance. Benjamin Bako, whose grassroots connections and reputation for humility precede him, has become a symbol of the people's collective aspiration for progress. His message of unity, transparency, and inclusive development has resonated strongly, particularly among youth and women who see him as a bridge between the old and the new order. So that is the story in the forthcoming election in Takum local government. Then this major story, Governor Abu Kefas embarks on massive road infrastructure drive. Tarabans express gratitude as project progress rapidly across the state. As Excellency Dr. Abu Kefas said not long ago, the administration was ready to kickstart massive road infrastructure project to gear development in Taraba State. And today, yes, this promise has been fulfilled in remarkable ways. In October alone, the government released over 35 billion naira for the construction and rehabilitation of key roads across the state, reflecting the governor's commitment to open up communities and accelerate growth. Among the major projects receiving funding are the Mararaba Baisa Abong Road project, divided into 3 lots handled by the CGC Nigeria Limited, CCECC Nigeria Limited, and China Zhangao, the Pamanga Dhaka Road handled by Gilead Construction Company Limited, the Mararaba Europe and Tisawa Road by Wasani Construction Company, the Yerima Gaso Road by the Ways Kana Engineering Construction, and the Wukari Kentech in Road awarded to Molds Nigeria Limited. While the Takum Musa Road has also been funded alongside palliative repairs along Wukari, Tela, Motumbi, Bali, Mararaba, Baisa roads, as well as township road works in Jalingo and Wukari. This strategic investment marks a new chapter in Taraba's journey towards sustainable development, improved road networks that will connect rural communities to urban centers, giving farmers and traders easy access to markets and reducing the cost of transportation. It's also opened the doors for increased economic activities, enhances mobility, and support security operations across the state. So indeed, under the leadership of Dr. Agbo Kefas, Taraba State is witnessing a bold reawakening, one defined by action, impact, and enduring change. So let's keep the momentum moving. Governor Agbo Kefas is on the right track. This is written by Chini Godswill Isaac, aide to the governor of Taraba State. So, well, this is a good one. At least we're beginning to see development, road constructions, rehabilitations across the state, and it's a welcome development that is bringing joy to the people of Taraba. So, well, that is all we're going to take on today's edition of the Sun TV Morning Show. I would like to thank everybody that has been part of it. Those of you at home watching us, hopefully, thank you for giving us your time and taking your time to watch the morning show. And I would like to thank everybody, the guests this morning, the two guests we have in the morning, the newspaper review and the Pidgin segment. And we have Mr. Ayodele, Wale Ayodele. Thank you very much. He's senior correspondent for this day newspaper and former chairman of correspondent chapel Taraba State. So thank you. And not also forgetting the tech lead in Sun TV, Mr. John Oyewole, human rights activist who spoke on the Pidgin segment and he hit some major points. And one of the major points he made was that we don't need to really protest before justice system should work. So the justice system in Nigeria should work as it should without we are going the extra mile. So I also want to thank the studio manager today, Mr. The Honorable, the planner. The planner is the PRO of Lansandi Youth. And if you know Lansandi, you know that, yes, it's someone who is highly regarded. And also don't forget the master control operators for today, the son of a prophet, Meshach Lazarus, on the wheels of steel today. He's on the control. And we also have Silas Walu, God Gift, the man who has taken the Sun TV abroad. And also one of those who ensure that Sun TV brought to you live from Yola, Davido live from Yola. And tell you, Sun TV in the whole of Adama Taraba State was a platform that caught the highest views of this Davido concert in Yola, Adamawa State. So kudos to Silas and the team of Super Go, and not also forgetting the whole team, Silas Walu, God Gift, Shamaki and the King, Jason Jaffet, Lillian Yakubu, Bridget James, Asa, Mr. Asa, who almost left the town with the widow. I'll leave that story for another day. And not also forgetting our own very own Buje Emmanuel Wakili, and also our correspondent in Yola, who was also there for us. So I'd like to thank everybody who has helped us to reach a much wider audience with what we did. And don't forget, there's a new app in town called SuperGo. It's a 4-in-1 app. It's the first lifestyle app in Nigeria. So you can go and download SuperGo, and you will be thrilled at the possibilities in that app. So with this, we'd like to thank the executive producer of the show, Chief Gabriel Lainka, who's the CEO of Taraba Business School, Taraba News, and also Sun TV, among others. He's a five-star general, a five-star CEO. My name is Abraham Maina Judah. Good morning.